So the issue with nuclear power is a difficult one. Of course, the tragedy that we saw in Japan was horrible, and we wish the Japanese success in shutting off their nuclear power plant and getting back onto a path of where they can get their lives back in order. You know, here in the United States, it's important to realize that we have over 100 nuclear reactors, providing energy for many households, and never had any major issues. So it's important that we don't have a knee-jerk reaction to shut down nuclear power plants. Nuclear power is one of the few emissions-free energy sources that we have that can reach massive populations at a time and provide the energy relatively cheap. So we have to carefully assess the risks and the rewards that come with nuclear power. Now, I don't believe shutting down our nuclear power plants is the answer. I think doing a safety and security assessment of each of the individual power plants based on where they are geographically located, based on if they're at risk for any sort of natural disaster like an earthquake or a hurricane, and see how that would impact the plant, and then make safety improvements accordingly. Having said that, though, the nuclear issue we should continue to explore the options. I know that there are some safer nuclear power plant technologies out there that involve smaller plants that are even mobile. And those are things that should be explored first before saying that nuclear is not an option. And of course, the issue with what to do with nuclear waste is a serious concern because you have to bury that waste and you have to figure out a place to store it for a long time. And so that's why spent fuel reprocessing is an alternative that people are looking at in terms of how they can reuse the waste or better store it safely, so that you don't have the problem of nuclear waste lingering. And so for that, I think it's careful that we take measured approaches, that we don't knee-jerk a decision and just pull all plants off the grid. I mean, countries like France get over, I think, 60% of their energy from nuclear, and many other Western European and European countries do as well. And they've had some tremendous success, and they haven't had any casualties or problems. So we need to explore it carefully. We need to tread carefully. We need to be mindful of examples like what happened in Japan. But all that should be done without saying that it's not a solution anymore. We need to focus on the positives and see how we can best secure our nuclear power plants for our future.